One thing I'd like to discuss is just kind of the types of decisions board members should be making. And I think oftentimes, CEOs or executives can be somewhat timid when it comes to the board. And we've heard often when we're selling our software to nonprofits, we hear them often saying that they have to get board approval to basically subscribe to our software, which isn't that expensive, and so I can understand if it's like a big expense. Typically, those are in your bylaws. An expense over $25,000 or whatever requires board approval outside of normal budgets, but. I've seen a lot of this over the years of just really small decisions being made by board members or being deferred by executives to board members. I don't know if you had any thought on that, if that was a good thing, if you felt like that was a bad thing, or how you would respond.
Well, number one, that is ridiculous. If somebody needs to get board approval for a $200 software purchase, that is completely unnecessary and just totally out of bounds. I mean, first and foremost, if your board is that far into the weeds on your expenses or your event logistics or your hiring and firing of, interns or temporary employees, then you're doing it wrong.
Okay.
That is unacceptable, and that is not the way to run a board. The CEO or an executive director needs to take a leadership role in the organization. They are not subservient to their board members. They are a peer to their board members. They are the executive at their organization, and they are the one that are really driving and creating change, and their board is there to help them and lift them up, but in high level strategic decisions, not these low level in the weeds type of decisions.
Sure.